This podcast was recorded on Budjalung land and produced in Naarm.
All right, we're on.
Bring the action. Hi guys, welcome back to this Skye and Cal podcast. Today's episode will be a little bit more personal, so hopefully you guys like this, but let's dive straight in. Cal, tell us a bit more about your family.
I'm super close to my family. Like,
Cute.
my family is like my rock, you know?
Yeah.
Since coming to Australia, like, I've got even closer with my immediate family, which is really good, you know? But like, since like growing up, like my family, I've always had that close, like, what's
Bond
the word?
and relationship.
Yeah. Like, I would be pretty open with my parents. They know exactly what's going on, and it's been that way since day dot, you know. But yeah, obviously when we came to Australia, we came as a family.
Oh, that's cute.
And apart from my sister actually didn't come with us because she was a bit apprehensive, like about moving country. But I was 18, it was my 18th birthday. I was like, I want to just do it. I'm
You're
gonna
like, shot,
let's go, you know. And then I got here, and you know, everything just fell into place. But then obviously I don't have my extended family here, and I haven't had my extended family for a very long time, which just meant that my actual mother and father and my sister, like, we got even closer, you know, because it's just us.
So your sister did eventually come over?
Yeah, she came over like a year later.
Oh, okay.
She actually came out for a holiday first because she was still like a bit scared. Then once she got here, she was like, this is like a holiday, you know?
Isn't
like,
it beautiful? Like Gold Coast, nothing compares.
Yeah, anywhere in Australia. I just feel like Australians like take it for granted, and I feel like I started taking it for granted as well until I like go away from the Gold Coast or like Australia, and I come back, I'm like, this is actually where I live. Like, this is so good, you know?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it just feels like home.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I do miss my extended family, but
So
like,
you're close with them too?
Yeah, I am. It's easier this day and age when you move country to still be in contact, you know, with FaceTime and like video calls and stuff. Like, you don't need to be in person to continue to like have that relationship, you know?
Yeah, but it's so good that your mum and dad and your sister are here now.
Yeah. And they do the most for me, and they support me through like whatever it is that I do. Like, even before going on TV, like, my mother was like, don't ever do it because you're a little bit stupid sometimes, and some of the stuff that comes out your mouth is
so
not
she was
politically
worried.
correct. Yeah, she was worried, but my dad was like, he's very much like, I'm very much like my dad. He was just like, just do it. You got nothing to lose. And I was like, you know what? Even coming to Australia, that was my mentality. Like, I can always go back to the UK, but I can't have this opportunity again. So I did it, and yeah, like, I'm so close with them now. Are you close with you're close with your mother as well?
Yes, so close with my mum. My dad's not really in the picture, but like my mum is my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, she's like literally every family member wrapped it up into one. She's like the best human you'll ever meet. I was going to say your dad's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
He's so
you met him in the jungle. Yeah.
And I feel like your bond was really cute. Like, that would be something that type of bond I would love to have with my dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really close with my mum and my sister, and growing up it would just be us three, and I feel like my sister's a little bit more, you know, finding her feet and her own, you know, sort of path. Yeah, she's on her own sort of path. But I feel like once she gets a bit older and, you know, settles into her own, I feel like we'll come back together.
How old is she?
She is 24.
Okay, so a little bit younger.
Yeah, so, but I was 24 when I had Forrest, which is wild.
That is crazy. That's young.
Yeah, but going back to what you were saying before with your mum, like her being a little bit worried you going on TV, I do think that's like a protective thing. Cause my mum struggled so much when I was on Big Brother, just like with the hate and like.
Yeah, because they want to stick up for you, but like they can't really,
I know,
you know?
just one person.
Yeah.
Was your mum stressed out watching you on Love Island?
No, she was cool. She was alright.
That's good.
Yeah, she was alright. Like, she obviously just saw the clip bits and stuff like that. The only show she really like committed to watching was The Jungle, because it's more of like a family-based show.
Yeah, that's cute.
And she loved that. But my mother's more reserved than my dad. So my mother, the thought of my mother being on TV and stuff was like not a thing, like not even a thought, you know?
Really? So he was like, yeah, I'll go into the jungle.
Yeah, and my dad was like, yeah, I'm coming, free holiday, South Africa, sign me up.
Him and Lockie were like buddy-buddies having beers.
Yeah, but then I think after my dad and I came back to Australia, I think my mother kind of like wishes she had actually done it then as well, like come out to see me and but
it is
she's the
daunting,
best.
like doing something like that.
Yeah, and my mother's like very reserved, you know, like she goes mad at me when I'm filming her in the house and stuff. She's like,
Does
put that
she?
camera away.
Oh my God, she's like, no, don't get the washing file.
yeah, one of those. But she's the sweetest person, and you know, she does the most. She's like the most nurturing, like loving, caring mother. Like I wouldn't change her like for the world. You know?
I
Like,
know.
She's the best. She's a rock of the house, isn't it?
Mums are the best. Like,
They are.
if you're a mama, you're a fucking superstar. It's hard to, you know, not feel guilt and like feel bad about every little thing that you do. But I'm like, no, you know what? Like being a mum and a parent is like such a big responsibility. Like you're doing the best you can. So for all the parents out there, you're doing an amazing job. Your sister's a mum, isn't she?
Yeah, my sister's a mum. Yeah, she had a baby Zara like about a year ago.
How do you go? Have you ever babysat baby Zara?
Yeah, like only in like a group setting. Like I love baby Zara.
Don't
like,
leave Callum alone with the baby.
Yeah, like she's so cute. Like it's weird when you have like, is it a niece? I don't know.
A niece.
It's a niece, isn't it? It
Yes.
is, yeah. It's like weird when like you see like babies around and stuff and you're like, oh, they're cute. But when it's like your like family, like your niece, it's like, wow, like you're so cute and like special.
You're just obsessed with
Like
them.
I would spend, like she comes over Christmas and I spend so much time with her because she obviously lives in Sydney. So when she comes up or I go down, I just prioritize spending as much time with her as I can. But then like I get a bit scared. I don't know how you do it because like baby Zara's the best ever.
Yeah.
And then when she starts crying or shitting, I'm like, fucking get me out of here.
I know.
Like, where's my sister? This is not the one.
Have you changed her nappy before?
No, I heard a little like, but I catapulted her almost across the room to my sister.
my
I'm like, I can't do that. I think that comes that comes with age, you know? Like, how did you go when you first had like Forrest and Bear? Were you like, what is going on? Or did you just like morph straight into it?
I struggled with postnatal depression and it was such a massive change. Like obviously I was in the baby bubble and like so in love and obsessed with both kids. But it's like, oh my fucking God, what the actual, like it's just so much and it's so different to the life that I had before.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just love your kids with everything. You're just like, I would die for you.
Yeah,
I would die for you. So
family is so important though, I think, you know?
definitely.
Like,
but I
really
cannot
is.
imagine you being a dad just yet. So
Nah.
maybe.
But when I take baby Zara out in public, like I took her to the beach here not too long ago, the amount of birds staring at me, they just must have thought I'm the sexiest dad ever. And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God, yeah.
this is something I could get used to. It's like walking a dog. Do you know when you walk a dog? And like everyone's like, oh my God, like that dog's so cute, but they don't always want to chat to you. It's like on steroids when you got a baby in your arm.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
mad.
Women are very attracted to a responsible man. I mean, I don't know if it exists. Sorry, no offense. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that is really hot because if they're like, wow, that's a man taking care of a baby.
Yeah,
that's,
it's something
that's
about
such
it, innit?
That's a green flag,
Yeah.
you know?
I felt like my relationship with my parents got better as I aged.
Me
Like,
too.
When I was younger, like it was good. It was the perfect like household, like as good as it gets, you know, like it was really good. But then it got to a period where I was like, you know, you're 18, 19, 20 and you kind of just go through that phase where you're like,
It's like you break away.
yeah, you move out of home and you like start doing your own thing and then like your parents almost get like pushed to the side a little bit.
Oh, don't, I'm gonna
but
cry.
then I feel like once you get past that sort of 18, 19, 20-ish, and then you start to see your parents in a different light and then you really think about like what they've done for you. Like I'm the closest to my parents now than I've ever been. And I'm so happy for
Me
it, you know?
too, me too. Like, oh, it was so sad. The other night I went to dinner with mum and she's like, you know, I'm not going to be here forever. And like in your mind, I know, I was like, don't fucking make me cry. But like in your mind, you're like, they're going to be there forever, but they're not. And
they're
like
not, yeah.
time goes so fast and it's
It
like, we
does.
don't realize how short life is.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
like in our heads, we're like, that's mum and dad. They've always been there and they always will be.
Be.
But how scary to think that like they're going to leave us on our own turf one day and just be like, see ya. I'll be like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm still not grown.
I'm not. My mum literally babies me like you would not believe. She does
Same.
all of my taxes. She's like basically my accountant. Like she's holding the shit together.
Yeah, she's steering the ship.
She's steering the ship. So she's like, are you going to die when I die? Because I don't think you can stay alive. She's like, are you going to be okay? I'm like, probably not. But
Yeah, it's mad.
when they do so much for you, I feel like you don't learn how to do it yourself.
Yeah, I don't know how to put a washing machine on.
Oh my God, Cal.
Whoa, I don't. They scare me.
Oh my
They remind me
God.
of fucking time machines, bro. Like,
If you move out of home,
I have lived out of home.
Okay, well.
And I just used to go to the dry cleaners.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Like, drop it off, pick it up in a couple of hours, job done. It's all folded, it's on hangers, you put it straight in the cupboard. Who's got time to put the powder ratio in what compartment, what hole?
Oh my
and
God.
hear the washing machine in the background going...
I
Fuck
love
that.
it. And like I put the little pods in and the things that make your washing smell nice. And then when you put it in the dryer, it makes your whole house smell good. I'm like, yes, I love that.
Yeah, well...
I like doing my own
different
washing.
planets. Do you?
But I feel like you will one day mature and learn how to do things for yourself, because that's what I've had to do moving out of home, because my mum literally wiped my ass for me. So I had to learn how to do that when I moved out. But now I feel like I'm doing well and I'm like learning how to do shit on my own.
I'm just thinking from like business perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Why would I want to spend maybe an hour putting the colours, because you can't have like whites with darks or whatever it is, and then like working that out, then putting it in for like an hour and a half, then waiting for it to finish, fucking about taking it out, putting it on the line for another couple of hours. It might rain, so it might get fucked again.
That
put it
always
back in
used to happen.
when I could just drop it off on my way to the gym, pick it up in a bit, Doris. 2 hours later, it's hanged.
Thanks, Doris.
Bang, straight in the cupboard. Like, think about it.
True.
Logically.
True.
It's like cooking food.
See,
Why bother?
In my brain, I'm like, I feel like it would take more time to drive it to the dry cleaners and then pick it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
maybe
guess it's just different.
convenience.
Yeah.
I'm all about convenience.
If
and,
it works for you, man,
Yeah.
then good for you, you know?
and they love me down there, the dry cleaners. They give me sweets when I drop my clothes off as well. So I get a bit of a fee too for the gym.
They'd see you coming from a mile away. They're
Yeah.
like, all right, $100 for one shirt. Perfect.
Well, yeah, if I ever moved away from my area, they're going out of business.
Also, I wanted to ask you about schooling. How was your schooling? How did you feel you went? Like, let's talk a bit about that.
School for me was like a good time. It was fun because I had no responsibilities.
Yeah.
But actually, like doing homeworks and stuff,
I know. It's
not
a
the one. I was
lot.
awful. I
I
was not
know.
academic at all.
Me neither.
And I was going to say, I can imagine you'd be the same. But in meeting the friend, like being in the school life, like that was good. Like I love that and I have the best memories.
Yeah.
But doing school, not for me.
Oh my God, I just did not understand what the fuck was going on.
What did I learn?
In every class, I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Same.
Literally had no idea
Same.
what was going on
And like,
ever.
that's what I think about like now as I'm getting older and I'm doing like my taxes and stuff. My accountant's like, oh, like, you know, you should be doing this. And he's almost like talking down at me, like I'm stupid, that I should know this stuff. And I'm like, why is my teachers in school teaching me how to do algebra
I know.
when I don't even know what tax bracket I'm in? Make that make sense. The brain's not braining. These teachers, I just feel like, are educating people for specific stuff, but not like real life stuff.
I know. Maybe it will change one day, but
Maybe we should become teachers and like spin the
oh
wheel.
my God. Well, when you become a parent, you are a teacher. I'm like, oh my God, I got to teach my kids all this stuff that I don't even know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
school was so hard for me. Like, I was diagnosed with ADHD and learning difficulties. So it was like double whammy. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I still can't read a clock. No joke. Like,
No, but not many people can.
really? That makes me feel really good.
Like the circle clock.
Yeah, the one with
not everyone can.
the
I can't read
hands.
the
Like, it would take me a really long time to figure it out. And like, even when someone's like quarter past, I'm like
Yeah, what's quarter
past 2? I'm like 2:15.
Yeah, that confuses a lot of people.
Or like half past, or like 10 to. I'm like, oh my God, just say 2:30,
Or 22.
2:45, or you know,
Like 22.
yeah. I'm like, what?
Little things like that we should be taught.
Did you ever feel like such an outsider at school?
Yes.
Yeah, I felt.
Oh
I
my
just felt like
God.
this little human who was just so different. I felt like an alien at school. Like that's
same.
how I felt. And
Do you have smart people in your class though?
oh well, just like average learners. Like
Yeah, right.
and everyone was an average learner or really smart, but there wasn't like that one person who was really dumb apart from me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say dumb because it's such a negative word, but just like I learn so differently from other people. Like I learn by doing something hands-on.
Same.
Yes.
But then how are you hands-on with a book?
I know, that's what I mean.
When we were in school and we had to read books, like you just take it in turns around the class reading a couple of sentences. I would literally, to this day, I could read a sentence or a paragraph. Like especially, you know, the perfect example is the Netflix descriptions. You know, in the descriptions.
I love reading them.
Word, and I'll know all the words. I'll read them all perfectly, but not know what the fuck I just read.
Oh, yeah, you forget it?
Yeah, you don't know what you read, but you're reading it, but it's not going in the brain.
That's true. I would read something and it wouldn't like stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely have to be super into something for it to stick.
Yeah, right.
If you're not interested and you don't care about what you're reading, then it's not going to stick in your brain.
What was your, like, strengths in school? Did you have any strengths? Because mine was shapes. I knew all the shapes, still do.
Oh, wow, a shapes man.
Like even the weird ones that you will not know, I'll know.
Oh, right,
Like
okay.
the ones like rhombuses and stuff.
I was good at like sports, but I never applied myself to anything because I just did not take school seriously. But I was good at like running and shot put and all of that.
So all sports stuff.
Drama, I was good at drama.
That makes sense.
Yep, did school plays, did the choir, all of that. And I was friends with everyone. Like I felt like I had really good people skills.
Yeah.
I was very social. But yeah, when it came to the pen to the paper shit, I was like, I can't.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a big thing, you know. Like
It
some
is.
people are really, emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
Where they're like they know how to have conversations and interact with people. Then you get people that are like intellectually intelligent.
Yes.
That like are so good at pen and paper, but like hard to converse with. I feel like you need to find the balance.
Yes, so
I feel like
true.
we're on the emotional side, but we've got a lot to work to do on the old intellectual side. Yeah.
Very true. So were you never diagnosed with anything?
No, ADHD. I feel like that word gets thrown around a lot, you know?
Me too.
Like a lot of people say, you know, you think you're ADHD and stuff, but I just hear so many people say it. Like I've never had to actually test.
The thing that sucks though, like back in my day, this actually sounds so old, but back in my day, it wasn't like a well-known thing.
Yeah,
and
right.
like it wasn't like a positive thing. Like nowadays, I feel like it's like a strength because it means that you're good creatively or you're good at like social stuff like this,
Yeah,
and there's
right.
more job opportunities for people who do struggle intellectually. Like there's other ways to make money and stuff. But back in my day, like it was kind of like frowned upon.
So when did you know you were diagnosed? Like when were you diagnosed?
I got diagnosed when I was 5. I don't remember the process or anything like that because I was so young, but basically all I knew was that I was special. I wasn't like the rest of it. Like I wasn't like the rest of my classmates. I would have to go into like a separate room and get one-on-one teaching, and even then I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like I just
Do you have to take medication for it?
Oh, so my mum never wanted to medicate me, which I'm so glad she didn't, because it suppresses your appetite, so like you can lose heaps of weight. Like
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like that's the biggest thing. I feel like a lot of girls want to go on the medication to lose weight.
Is it Ritalin?
I'm on Vyvanse, so I've recently been diagnosed because my friend actually gave me some and she's like, just try this, see if it helps. And I was like, oh my God, this is life-changing. Like I can actually cope so much better because with my life and having my hands in all different pies, which I feel is something that ADHD people do, they, you know, have a lot of projects going at the same time and they're all over the place, and that's me, that's my life. So I feel like it helps me cope with all of that now because I can actually finish tasks.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
it's probably just to like slow you down so you can actually
It doesn't
concentrate
slow
on
me
one
down.
thing.
It doesn't slow me down.
right.
It like amps me up more.
But you're more focused on the task in hand.
But I'm more focused. So
Yeah,
rather than
right.
being like chaotic all over the place, I'm chaotic and all over the place, but I'm focused.
Yeah,
and I
that's
can
good.
get the task done.
Yeah.
So it's like so helpful in that
And
way.
you need that at the moment, especially with like your renos, the kids,
Yeah.
like the brand stuff that you're running. Like you're doing the most. You need
I
that.
feel like I'm doing the most, but trust me, there are days where I've taken my medication and I'm like, this is not going to fix me. I'm still broken. I'm like, because it's just so hard to keep on track on top of everything, and when your life's so chaotic and there's so much going on, it's like, oh my God.
Well, it's not like you're doing like a 9 to 5 where like you clock in and then your tasks are the same as the day before, and you can just focus all day on that.
It's
Like
different.
in our round, like we're doing a little bit of this, then we're doing a little bit of this, and it's all happening happening simultaneously, right?
Yeah, and it's
So I
just
feel like
all the same time.
it's all the same time. Yes, you're like juggling all these things, but like you're not making any progress. You feel like you're not anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then your house is trashed and you're like, oh my God, I got to go make my bed or like fold the kids' undies. You're like, go to the undie and the sock drawer and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
the kids have got no clean clothes. Cool.
Maybe I should
perfect.
get tested because I feel like what you're saying there, I've got a little bit of it. Because like I can't even brush my teeth in the mirror.
What?
Yeah, I can't even brush my teeth in the mirror. Like,
What, you don't want to stand there and do that?
oh, I'm happy looking myself in the mirror. That's not a problem. It's just like I can't physically just, that's boring.
Yes.
So like what I'll do is I'll
Yes.
put the toothpaste on the toothbrush.
Tush, tush, tush.
Tough.
Tough, tough.
I'll put the water on like that, bang that in, a couple of scrubs, then I'm off. I'm on route, you know? I'm putting my
Yes.
shoes on like that.
I
you
know. I'm the same. I'm the same. So like, that's why I hate taking phone calls because I'm like, I can't.
You're trapped.
If I don't have a bra on to shove my phone in there and put you on loudspeaker so I can move around, I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I have to go. I can't sit here and talk. It's just the
Yeah.
worst thing ever. But yeah, I do feel like getting medicated has helped me, but really proud that my mum didn't go down that path when I was
Early on. Because you're doing it for years and years,
Yes,
right?
I mean, maybe it would have helped me, but I'm like, all good.
Fuck, maybe it did. Imagine if you did get medicated. Imagine how different your life would be. You could be that Albert Einstein geezer.
Oh, maybe.
You could be running the country.
Nah, I don't feel like it gives me that much of a crutch. Like, I still feel pretty fucked up, to be honest. But I still feel really broken. But for the most part, it's helping. And yeah, I'm feeling good and trying to keep it on top of it. But I feel like that concludes episode 5. Thanks for joining in, guys. I hope you guys are loving us as much as we love us. Oh my God, I'm so bad at the outros.
You choke.
I
You
choke.
put pressure on it now. All right, guys. So I guess that concludes episode number
5.
Thanks for tuning in again, as always. And make sure you subscribe to the podcast if you want to hear more. Follow all the action on Instagram at Skye Callum Podcast. And if you want to ask us any juicy questions for future eps, you can email us at any time at skyeandcallum@novapodcasts.com.au.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.